All right, hello. Today.
Snack cauldron bubbler.
Oh my, Atlanta.
Sorry.
We love it. We love snack. Death to snack. It'll be funny when y'all run into a group of people you've never seen before, and they're all holding banners or wearing shirts that says "Death to Snack,"
Great.
or they're like, "You have a fan box." Anyways, today's the 23rd of August, and we are playing some D&D. We are in session 33, titled "Come Sail Away." We had some sus things happen last week, I believe, in a little sus house. If Grim the 23rd is here to do a little recap for us, we can get it going.
Good morning. Can you all hear me?
Wait.
Great. Streaming to you live from Kansas City, Missouri. In this session, the player who plays Navala also plays Evan, and I also play Snack. We begin the session on day 45 of Grimm's Oath, and Snack's experimental elixir is flight. And this was our last setting in our last session before. A building clad in gray wood with several levels stacked upon one another is perched upon the island. The structure looks almost organic, with walls bulging out in rounded angles, and the inner floors giving the semblance of having been squashed outwards like stacked gourds. Smoke rolls out in thick coils from a chimney located at the back of the house. Because of her exponentially growing magic abilities and the fact she did 2 months' worth of damage to our ship in our absence, we now take Sitha with us. When we get to the house, she yells, "Cool!" and runs inside. "Snack, wait!" Snack runs in after her, and the rest of the party follows. A long hall runs the entire length of the building, with a view of the steepled ceiling at least 80 feet above. Neither torch nor brazier burn, though there are several situated about the hall. Long tables along each wall are covered in bones, dried hunks of meat, and trinkets. A stone shrine sits on the far end of the room. There are 2 doors on the west wall and another on the east. We do not see Sitha. Navala uses prestidigitation to light several of the braziers. Calico offers to cast his blood-sharing spell upon us, which allows us to share healing. Snack refuses, as she has in the past, so he casts the spell on everyone except her. Calico looks into the room to the east. There is a fireplace along the north wall with a cauldron of stew over the open flame. Perched on a stool is a black squirrel, and it holds in its paw a long bone spoon with which it stirs the thick broth. An empty rocking chair moves as if occupied, but stops the moment we enter the room. Evan casts Speak with Animals to speak with the squirrel. "What are you doing here?" "Cooking food. We must eat." "Who is we?" "Me and Kyra and you." And I'll point out to you, those of you who have watched our Odyssey game, sounds suspiciously like our goddess of trickery in Odyssey, Kyra. Navala finds a staircase blocked by an invisible force. Grim looks at the stone shrine. For what god, she can't tell. There are random trinkets, a bowl full of gems, a club which has a dragon's snarling face carved on its head, and 1 piece of ironwood. Although it's tempting, Grim knows better than to take something from a shrine. Calico checks a room to the west. This is a dirty room strewn with numerous rags, urns, and straw. It is lit by a crude stone brazier in the center of the room. Runes are spread out beyond the brazier on a carpet woven from black and green fiber. There are 3 battered-looking axes hanging on the wall amongst a few suits of armor, and the ceiling is covered with decorative hanging tapestries woven of thick fibers. He steps into the room to check out the runes. The rug he steps on starts to move and wiggle and squirm. We engage in an 8-round battle with a rug of smothering, flying longswords, and animated armor. Navala is amazed by the animated swords and always wanted a living rug of her own. She is loath to destroy it. Calico says you should never trust things made of yarn. During the battle, we hear a woman's creepy laughter. The rug of smothering smothers Navala twice, who escapes panting. I almost got choked out. To which Calico responds, I thought you liked that kind of thing. I like to be the one choking. Grim tries her new spell, Dispel Magic, on the rug, but it doesn't work. Eventually, Evan kills it, and it explodes in a spool of thread everywhere, which Calico later collects. Because we are fighting in close quarters, we see Grim mainly engaging in melee, which is unusual for her. She has battle lust in her eyes and seems to be really liking it. After we defeat all the animated objects, the creepy woman who has been laughing at us speaks. Good job, everybody. The fun is about to begin. Evan summons a white raven that will tell us where to go. The raven flies over to the staircase and sits there, but the shield is still up. Calico assumes the creepy voice belongs to someone in the empty rocking chair that was rocking when we first entered. He says to it, Stop playing games. He sees the spectral figure of a woman wearing a red dress. She rises up from the rocking chair, walks up and looks at him, then at all the other party members, and says to the squirrel, 8 bowls. She walks through Calico, then walks over to the staircase and disappears. The squirrel materializes 8 bowls, scoops the stew into them, and sets them on the table. Calico sits down and starts eating and feels pretty good, and he ends up buying 4 silver leaf joints from the squirrel. Everyone except for Evan eats the stew and gains the benefits of a long rest. Grim goes into the room where the animated objects were. There are runes clumped together on the ground, but as she comes in, they are lifted up by some kind of invisible force and then spread out in a circular fashion about a meter apart. She hears low murmurings as if someone is commenting on them. She does not understand what they're saying, and the runes are not the same as our runes, and they appear to be corporeal. The tapestries don't have anything of interest on them. We hear a loud crash coming from the stairwell and go to check it. Seetha runs towards us and collapses into Snack. She looks at her face ghostly white. I know this place. No, not the place, but whomever lives here. I know. Then she passes out. Snack holds her and tries to wake her up. After a moment, she opens her eyes. She has no memory of what she said or what happened while she was in the house. The last thing she remembers, she was on the Revenge during the storm. There is subtle whispering in the background that we hear. There is a closed door to the south in the kitchen. Evan listens at it, and it sounds like something is wriggling in there. We leave the room alone and head towards the stairwell, which is now unblocked. Stairs wind their way upwards, with several cabinets sitting underneath the staircase proper. Along the west wall, an unframed canvas painting hangs. It depicts a prone man, gravely wounded from battle. There are darkly shrouded beings nestled close to him like ravenous demons waiting for a snack. Standing over him is a tall woman wearing a triumphant expression. The subjects have all been painted in caricature, with the man's face twisted unrealistically as the woman raises an impossibly large axe in one hand. Grim looks in one of the cabinets, but they are immaterial. Calico looks behind the painting. We hear the creepy laughter again echoing throughout. Behind the painting is a solid wall. He turns the painting so it faces it. Even though they're in caricature, Grim looks to see if any of the characters on the painting mean anything or jog her memory, but they don't. Navala tells Seetha that it seems that the owner of this place is someone she knows. Seetha says she's from Panova and doesn't know anyone here, but Navala questions that and says she could be from anywhere. We head up the stairs. The landing at the top of the staircase affords a view of the main hall below. A weapon rack sits against the wall, full of ironwood longbows, arrows, swords, and armor. 2 barrels of green liquid are beside the rack. A red-robed woman is adjusting objects on the tables in the entryway. We were just down there, so they seem to have appeared out of nowhere. Navala sees a door ahead and opens it. The west and north walls are completely covered with the carved faces of men and women, elves and dwarves, and of all manners of flying and crawling monstrosities. Each and every one stares hungrily at her. The room doesn't exactly scream welcoming to her, so she closes the door. As she does so, Evan gets a strong feeling that he needs to be in that room. He walks up and without explaining enters it. As he steps in, a phantom witch appears. She carries 4 blocks of wood and carver's tools and sets them on the floor before tugging on the head of a dwarf. The northern wall opens, revealing a long hallway. The witch enters the room and shuts the door, taking the objects with her. At the same time, only Evan sees an illusionary version of the treasure that he will gain once he discovers the truth about the Jotun, sitting on a small table down the long hallway. Evan tries to open the door, but cannot. He tugs on the head of the same dwarf the witch did. It animates and looks at him. Oi! Get your bloody hands off of me! Open this door for me. No! Why not? Because I don't like you and you're fat and ugly. What do you want that would let us pass? Well, I am kind of thirsty. Grim has come in and she says, well, I have some water. Do you want some water? What the hell am I going to do with water? I want booze. Okay, Evan says. I'll see if I can get you some. He heads downstairs to the kitchen, where he finds a big bottle of sherry that the squirrel used in the stew. He feeds the entire bottle to the dwarf. Oh, that was good. Oh, thank you. Will you open the doorway now? Nope. You're not a dwarf of your word. I am a dwarf of me word. I never said I would open it if you gave me alcohol, though, did I? No, I did not. Nice doing business with ya. As she leaves the room, Grim breathes a sigh of relief. We go to the next door but cannot open it. Navala opens the next door after that. There are 6 hide beds along the walls of this room and a crudely made cabinet crafted from an iron-hued wood on the north wall. There is also a door on the south wall. Navala opens up the cabinet and finds a little doorway in the back. Opening it reveals a tiny staircase. Calico opens the south door. This appears to be a private bedchamber. A woman is asleep on the bed. There are no exits, not even windows from this room. Calico motions for the others and Evan addresses her. Excuse me. The woman sits right up as if shaken from a nightmare. Her face is covered in runic tattoos, and her eyes, mouth, and nose are sewn shut. She trembles, and the door behind Evan slams shut. It begins to tremble, and Evan falls through the floor to the floor below him. The door of the room the party is in slams shut, and we hear the other doors of the entire place slamming shut. Grim helps Calico open the door to the bedchamber. They see a big hole in the floor. Looking down, they see that Evan is in the room off the kitchen that we didn't want to go in, the one with the wriggling sounds. 2 sacks of flesh, one human-sized, the other much larger, fill the storage room. Both appear to be breathing, as if a creature has been wrapped in the opaque flesh of another. We pull Evan out with a rope. Snack wants to help the woman and goes to the room. The woman appears to be looking at her, even though she's completely sewn shut. Release me. And Snack says, oh, I don't know if I should help you, and closes the door. She thought she was maybe a hostage, but with that voice, she's a little nervous now. Naval says, well, if she wants release, we could always kill her. Snack would have tried to remove the stitches, but now she's not sure if that's a good idea. Sitha is silent and is staring at the woman. Snack runs up to her. What is it, dear? Do you know this person? Navala also asks her, does anything look familiar here? Does that woman look familiar to you? And Sitha answers, I feel like I should, but I don't know. Do you know if she's friendly? I don't know. This is so confusing to me. We go to the hidden path in the cabinet. Beyond the cabinet, a long and narrow staircase twists and turns upwards. At the very top is a solid door in the ceiling. Calico tries to open it. As he pushes upward, the door is suddenly wrenched from his hands, and a stern woman, both beautiful and terrifying, glares down at us. Her iron-hued hair extends in all directions, as if she floats underwater, and her wide mouth opens, showing teeth chiseled into fangs. Her body seems insubstantial, as if she is not truly floating before us. Our tattooed runes glow, accompanied with a deep cold emanating from them. Each of us takes a point of cold damage. The woman says, now I know your marks, and I shall remember you and all your kin till the very end. Her voice is proud, almost regal, a sharp contrast to her appearance. Her toothy grin stretches, and her eyes brighten. She sees us. She truly sees us. Then she loses her composure just for a moment as she looks behind us, through us, and we realize that she's staring straight at Sita, and it looks like she's talking to her. Everybody except for Laurel and Navala are stunned and are not able to move or talk. The woman turns and walks away through double doors behind her, and they slam shut. A moment later, the stun wears off, and we climb up onto the top floor. Calico checks the doors she went through. They are locked. Laurel fails to pick them, and Navala knows that the doors are sealed magically, and she points that out. Calico says, "Hey, Sita, what was that all about?" Sita has not moved. She's catatonic. Snack takes her by the hand. She walks, led by Snack, but she's not all there. We find a balcony door. Opening it, Calico sees a narrow staircase that leads to the forest floor below. He sees the other side of the doors the witch went through, and they appear to lead into thin air. Snack allows Calico to put Sita's hand on the double doors to see if she can pull them open. Her hand touches the door, and she immediately starts screaming that it burns. The doors open, and behind them is a blank wall. We take Sita to try to open the other sealed doors, but none of them open, meaning the doors that we couldn't open before. We have explored the entire place, so we return to the woman who's still sitting upright. The big hole in the floor that Evan fell through is between her and the bed. Snack drinks her elixir of flying to get to her. Calico and Grim climb around the walls. Calico searches to see if there's anything around or in the bed. He finds a full bedpan. Snack takes out her dagger and carefully cuts open the stitches on the woman's mouth. The woman opens her mouth and it looks like she's trying to scream, but nothing comes out. We remember that she said, "Release me." Snack reassures her, "It's okay, it's okay." Evan knocks an arrow and says perhaps we should put her out of her suffering. "Well, let me finish the rest of this." She's clearly beyond help. "Well, we've seen a lot of weird things here. Maybe she's not." Grim assists Snack by stretching the skin and pulling the stitches out a little bit so she can get the tip of her dagger underneath them easier. When Grim touches the woman, she takes psychic damage. Mysteriously, Snack isn't hurt when she touches her. Grim continues to help Snack until the woman's stitches have all been cut. If it weren't for Calico casting Cure Wounds on her repeatedly, Grim would have gone down. As it is, she only has 1 hit point left. As the woman opens her eyelids, Snack sees that her eyes are completely white, like she's blinded, and it looks like she's trying to talk and trying to scream, and she realizes she does not have a tongue. Snack gives her some water. "Well, I've done the most I can to release you. Did you want to come out of this place?" When she says that, the entire house starts to tremble and shake. Things are falling over and plaster and dust is coming down like the house is in an earthquake. "Do you want to stay?" The shaking stops. Snack knows that something magically funky is going on with this house and with the woman, as if they're tied together, and she tells the others. Navala goes to the door in the main hallway on the second floor that we couldn't open earlier and casts Knock on it. It opens, revealing the same hallway that we took to go upstairs. She then casts Knock on the door with the dwarven head. The dwarf looks at her. "Oi, stop trying to knock on me head." The door does not open. "Trying to use a level 2 spell on me? What the hell is wrong with you? That ain't going to work." Navala calls Sita over to the room with the dwarven head and asks the dwarf if he will open the door for Sita. There's no response. She casts a firebolt on the dwarf's face. A big spike comes out of the ground, stabbing her, and all the heads animate. "Try it again, try it again, try it again." She quickly leaves. We wonder if we should just leave. And Evan again says, perhaps we should put that woman out of her misery. She did say release me, so Evan goes over to the room to shoot her. Calico stands near the balcony door so he can jump outside if the place starts falling down. Grim, Snack, and Laurel go downstairs to look at the ironwood weapons and the barrels of green stuff. The red-robed woman is not there. Grim touches a barrel and looks in it. As she touches the barrel, her hand gets stuck, but she manages to wrest it away as the barrel tips over, rolls away, and disappears into thin air. Grim sees a short bow amongst the weapons. When she tries to take it, her hand passes right through it and all of them disappear. At this point, Evan shoots the woman. She opens her mouth and lets out a loud scream. The place starts to crumble and we start getting hit by debris. Grim gets hit in the head by a part of the falling ceiling and she gets knocked out. Snack revives her with a good berry. Roots, branches, and vines erupt out of the building, wrap around us, and suck us into the earth. We pass out. Sometime later, we wake from the darkness of the earth's womb with a sputter and spit out dirt and ice. We shake off a thin layer of earth. There's no forest nearby, only the hard rocks of the shoreline. Our long ship bobs in the waters of the Serpent Sea. We realize that we are all in a shallow grave. We are all cold and suffer one level of exhaustion. Navala crawls out and casts prestidigitation on herself. Little tiny brooms fly around her and brush off all the dirt. She does the same on Sita and Grim as well to clean them up. Grim nods weakly at Navala in thanks. As we get back to the ship, one of the crew comes up. We find out we have been gone for a whole day. We think we should get out of this place. And that ends the story of the creepy house shrine. For now. We end the session on day 46 of Grimm's Oath.
Yay! Sus.
So sus.
Jesus.
So sad no one asked that poor what his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Poor.
And Snack didn't die.
And Snack didn't die for some weird reason. New achievement.
Although I guess technically we all died, so.
New achievement. Snack hit something.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there.
Okay. I think we were supposed to be setting sail or something like that.
Yeah, it's in the morning, right?
On the road again.
On the road again. It is morning time. Yeah, your crew, when you come back, crew's like, can y'all stop disappearing like this? We're getting worried about you.
This is the nature of the business.
Yeah. Well, where to, Captain?
Back on course. Going to the well.
Which way?
I will use my ability and then point.
We know where it is. There's no need for you to use your ability.
Yeah, we have the map now.
I just pulled out the map that we have where Centric wrote
All right.
where
I will
the well
just
is.
point using the map since we've already established where it is many times.
Okie doke. Alright, so we set sail.
Did we didn't get a benefit of a long rest over that, so Grim still is like close to death, yes?
Yes.
She's going to. Is it possible to take a short rest for her since she's while we're sailing?
Sure.
All right, she's gonna sing a little song, barely.
If you got them, roll them.
Hold on, hold on. Who's gonna roll? Is everybody gonna roll? Let me put the song of rest on them.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Calico will roll because I have a small wound. Laura doesn't have anything, so she won't.
Okay, let me. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, see Navala. I'm guessing is Evan gonna roll? Is Evan here?
Yeah, I'm here. What are we rolling?
Are you going to roll?
Short rest.
Hold on. All right, wait, stop, Evan. Are you going to roll so I can give you a song of rest?
Yeah, I was rolling.
Okay, hold on.
I
All
will
right.
also be rolling.
Okay, I put it on you. I put it on. I think. Make sure everybody had a song of rest before you roll.
Yeah, I got mine.
Of course.
Ooh.
There we go.
I'm hungry. Food, please. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Food, please.
Okay. All right. Evan, feed your dog.
Latara, I swear to God.
Which one?
I'm hungry.
Oh,
I'm hungry. Food, please.
Can I get it?
As she stares at a puffin.
no, Latara. You should fear the puffins.
She sits with a harumph. Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum. So we set sail. And I think as we're sailing away, we have anyone want to tell like any stories or do like any little RPing or anything like that? Right.
Grim's going to point out that she's noticed that several of the creatures we have come across all are saying, "Release me." Like Trandle said, "Thank you for releasing me from her grasp." The orc that we fought, the witch orky thing that we fought, said, "Thank you, Boba." We still don't know if Boba is the same as Boda, but she said, "Release me." This woman said, "Release me." She's wondering what is holding them. And she'll point out we still have never found out who Muda was referring to when she said, "We have a deal."
Yeah, that's kind of sus, isn't it?
That woman that we found with the stitches that said "release me," was she an undead?
No, we checked to see, and she seemed to be alive.
Okay. Because there's a lot of necromancy going around as well.
Yes. I'm also noticing that as we've been fighting the witches, they seem to be emanating a lot of cold. Wonder if we'll never get out of this cold. And we still don't know what this mysterious connection with Sita is.
Indeed. I tried asking her about it, but she doesn't know.
Robin, because you weren't here playing Snack, well, actually, Grim's gonna go over to Snack,
Okay.
and she'll say, Navala has offered to, take a little blood from Sita, and to try to find out her origins. Because now that she's shown this incredible magic, I wonder if she's a magical creature or something. But understandably, she was very suspicious of her. But do you think you could convince her, or maybe Navala, your relationship with her has seemed to gotten better? Maybe do you think she might be willing to do that? Try to find out why she can do this stuff?
I can ask her. And Navala will approach Sita
Blood
and
magic.
say, it's just science. She will approach Sita and say, Sita, how are you feeling after all that experience back at the tower?
You see her playing with her little wicker rat. And she looks up and says, "I'm good."
Are you sure? I mean, you seemed pretty shaken when we were inside.
I'm fine.
You don't remember anything new?
No. Should I?
The-
I remember the mean head of the dwarf. He tried to bite my hand.
Do you remember the lady that we saw that was looking at you?
Which lady? There's a lot of them.
Back in that building, the one with the, I think it was a white hair, auburn eyes.
She was the one with the ironclad and the chiseled teeth, the one in the top floor.
Yeah, that one. I described her to Sita.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Did she say anything to you?
No.
I know I've offered it before, but if you like, I can find out more about your abilities and possibly your connection to this world with a little bit of your blood.
No, I don't want to show you my blood.
Are you sure?
I don't want to die.
You won't die. It's just a little pinch.
You're gonna pinch me? Why are you being mean to me again?
I'm not being mean. I'm just asking for the sake of science. But if you don't want to, then we won't.
Don't hurt me.
I won't. Calm down. Nothing to worry about.
You see a
I'm
big
glaring at this.
you see a big shadow from like completely cover you up from behind Novella, like someone standing behind you.
Navala is not going to respond to that, and says, "I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you and find out where you are from. But if you don't want to, then that's fine."
I'm from Panova, like I said. I thought we were friends.
See that you're a big girl. You don't need to start crying over nothing. I made you a friendly offer. I'm not going to hurt you if you don't want to cooperate.
Do I get to cut you and look at your blood?
If you let me have a little bit of your blood, I'll let you have a little bit of mine.
Roll persuasion.
All right.
Of course.
Great. So now Sita's going to learn how to do blood magic too. Love this.
And she says, "Okay, I guess. Why only me and no one else?"
Wait,
Oh,
Grim will be
Grim
up.
has it as
Grim will
well.
be up there. Yeah, Grim said, she did it from me. You want to watch her do it to me first? It's a good thing
Okay.
Grim got a short rest, because Naval would have taken a drop of blood and she would have fallen over dead.
And Sita says,
So-
okay.
And so,
And, I'll take Grim's
Grim will
hand
give
and
Grim-
I'll make a very tiny little cut with a dagger, a very small one, and let a few drops of blood trickle out, and that's it. Then I'll put a little bandage around it. See, that didn't hurt at all.
And now what? What do you do now?
Now I investigate the blood for traces of magical properties.
How do you do that?
I can show you if you like, with your blood.
Well, how come you're going to do it with my blood and not Grim's blood?
Because I've already done it with Grim's blood. I already know about the magical properties she possesses.
Oh.
And I'll pour Grim's blood on a little glass sheet, and I'll hold it right in the sun so that you can see, I guess, a little bit of the celestial glow within the particles of the blood. See, her blood is special. And I think your blood might be special as well.
Snack,
Yes.
what do you think I should do?
Don't give people your blood. Ever.
Okay.
Thank you, Snack.
You hear Calico snorting in the background.
After the sacrifice he did. And Sita seems to ponder for a moment, and well, Snack says I shouldn't. Can I have my blood back?
Of course.
She seems to think about it again. Roll another persuasion.
Grim says, and I don't know if this would help. I don't know if this would help Navala's persuasion at all, but she said, "Yeah, it was great. I learned something new about me that I might not be from this world either. That was really interesting because it explains some stuff about me. And you're from Panovo, and it might explain some stuff about you because you have super amazing powers."
Navala, how can you tell where somebody's from by looking at their blood? That's what I want to know.
Well, I analyzed the particles in the blood through various means, and I
Magic.
pull out various means, but detecting the magic within the blood is one of them.
Blood magic.
It's not blood magic. Blood magic is something else.
Sita's ears perk up at blood magic. What's blood magic?
Evil.
Why is it evil?
Because
There is no such thing as evil magic, Sita.
someone who practices blood magic uses it to make copies of you or control you or harm you from great distance.
Which all could be very useful applications. Don't have to be evil.
Is that what you want to do to me?
No, Sita, that's just Snack's paranoia talking.
Paranoia?
What's up, Caesar?
I don't even know how to do that.
That's what they all say.
Grim will point up and just say, "It sounds like, some people have had. Sounds like Snack has not had the best experience with blood, but Navala did it to me, and I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad she did it because I learned something about myself."
You're your own person, Sita. It's your choice if you want this done.
And
I just don't think I've seen anything ever good come of blood magic.
It's not blood magic. It's analyzing blood in a scientific manner.
Snack, you roll persuasion. Because you see Sita's like on the edge. And she looks at Navala and she says, "I can have some of your blood too?"
Of course, but I'll give your blood back and you give mine back, okay?
Okay.
Navala will pull out a little vial and hand over some of her own blood. And then offer to take some of Sita's blood with a little vial. You're going to feel a little pinch. Don't worry about it.
Nothing compared to the dragon, the white wormling dragon that knocked her out.
And she lets you take some of her blood.
I should be done with this by tomorrow.
Okay.
And don't worry, I'm not going to use any blood magic.
Okay.
You're a brave girl, Sita. Despite the ignorance of some of our party members, it's good that you're willing to trust me.
Well, maybe Snack would like. I would mind watching. Maybe would it be interesting for you to watch that? See
No.
that she's not doing blood magic.
Absolutely not. Snag actually just like walks away, goes towards the prow of the ship, and she's just looking out on the ocean.
She finds Calico sleeping there because he's become bored with all the complicated talk of blood and people crying.
Does it
about
have a regular blood color?
Yes.
Blood? Okay. So that's the first thing, and Navala will go off and she will take out her tools and begin casting Detect Magic and looking at the particulates in the blood and all that.
Okay.
Do an Arcana check for that.
Yes. And as you're looking at it, you start to feel like as you're holding it, you're analyzing it, and you start to feel uneasy. Give me a con save.
Oh my god!
All right, now roll a d20 for me, please. And As you're sitting there holding it, analyzing it, you feel blood leak. Like you feel like you get a massive headache, and then blood from you just starts dripping out onto the ground everywhere.
From
Holy
me,
shit!
Yes, from
From
you.
who?
From
I quickly
Navala.
throw the vial overboard.
What the fuck?
Is she within sight of us, or is she in her cot or whatever? Do we even see this?
You see her run. You see her run out of her cot and go over to the railing and throw the blood overboard.
And you see blood is like all over Novala's face, like leaking from her nose.
Grim will run over to her and say, "What's going on?"
I don't know. Did I learn anything before that happened?
You did not.
Grim is going to check her. Can she do a medicine check or something, or she can try to figure out what's going on with her? A way of stopping it, a way of stemming the flow.
So the blood has already stopped flowing. It's just covered, like her face and like her robes and stuff is like completely covered in it.
Well,
Her blood is it's more powerful than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, Grim is looking, like, touching Navala to see if she's bleeding from anywhere, because that's what she would naturally do.
Yeah, you notice that she was bleeding from her nose, and you see some blood had come out of her eyes, but it has stopped.
Oh, come on, Navala, let's sit you down.
Navala will sit down, panting. She will begin. She seems a little shocked at what has happened. The blood.
Meanwhile, Laurel's been keeping
anything.
an eye on Sita. And does she see her doing anything with the vial of Navala's blood?
Roll perception. So yes, you are sitting there watching her as Navala goes off into her cot, and Sita's sitting there playing with her little rat. And once people kind of leave her alone, you see her pull out this vial, and she starts to turn her back to you. But before she does that, you see her eyes turn white, and then a few moments later, you hear this commotion from Navala.
Well, so Laurel yells, Sita, what are you doing?
And Sita turns her back to look at you. Nothing, just playing with my rat.
What have you been doing?
What do you mean?
I saw you pull out the vial of blood that Navala had just gave you.
Oh, yeah, well, I was going to try to analyze it like Navala said I could, but I didn't get anything, so I got bored and put it away.
I think something might have happened to Navala.
You think I did something to Navala?
Well, I think we should go see.
Okay.
You know, don't try anything like that again.
Like what? I didn't do anything. And she holds up her she holds up her hand for you to take it so you can walk with her.
Yeah.
And you see Navala theorizing maybe some kind of protection spell cast upon Sita. Someone shielding her, but it would have to be extremely powerful.
Laurel walks up and
you see
says,
Navala bloodied and sitting against the side of the ship.
Yeah, Laurel walks up with Sita in her holding her hand and says, I think I know what might have happened. Sita,
what happened?
Sita, why don't you tell Navala what you did and please be truthful.
Well, I was. All I did was I pulled out the vial, and you said you could try to analyze it, so I was trying to analyze it, and I didn't sense or do anything, and then I got bored and I put it away and I started playing with my rat again.
Seether, did you use magic?
I tried to.
That's dangerous. I think you used blood magic on me.
How? I don't know how to do blood magic. I'm not bad.
Can I see the vial of blood?
Yes. And
She will hold out her hand for it.
she pulls it out, and it is black. As she hands it over to you.
And I will look at the blackened blood and see. Yes, this has been magically. I'm going to do a precise analysis. See if like the life has been burnt out of it.
Yes, you know that this was definitely your blood, and that some necrotic magic has been used on it.
See, though, what you did was very dangerous. Necrotic magic was used on this. And I will throw it overboard as well.
I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me.
Laurel says, we know, but that's why it's dangerous and why you need to be careful.
But Navala said that we could analyze it, and I didn't know. I thought you were supposed to use magic to analyze things. I see you guys do it all the time.
Yes, but you need to know how to use it properly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, I forgive you this time. Just be more careful with your magic in the future. I could have died.
I don't want you to die. You're too old to die.
Thanks for that, Seether.
Just promise you'll ask for help. You need training to use your power responsibly.
Okay, well, could you show me how to do it correctly?
I can't, but Snack or Navala
Snack
can help you.
No, Snack cannot.
Very well. But
I'm not there. I'm all the way away. But
Calico's still drifted off to sleep. He thinks everything's gone fine.
yeah. And then she says pointedly to Navala, you need to be sure you're teaching her to use her power responsibly.
Yes, of course, I will try.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
And
Everybody
I will
okay?
cast prestidigitation on herself to clean off the blood, and little soap bubbles form around her as the blood evaporates.
I like this new description of prestidigitation.
I'm sorry. Please
See,
don't.
the first thing you need to do is cry less. You're a powerful lady now, and powerful ladies don't cry.
Please don't throw me overboard.
We won't
do that.
Have you learned from this?
Yes.
What have you learned?
Don't use magic in a bad way.
And
Ask for help.
Yes.
Excellent.
But I asked for help and I was told no, but I still want to learn.
you
But
can,
that's
but you
easy.
have to be patient
And spend.
and wait for somebody to teach you and use it responsibly.
Okay.
I suppose I can give you an hour's lessons each day from now on, provided
Yeah.
we are not in town or anything. Would you
Okay.
like that?
Okay, yes. See, someone like
We'll
this.
start at the basics.
Okay. What? I already know the basics. You already said I'm more powerful than you.
Yep.
I implied you have great power, not necessarily more powerful than me, so to speak, but you are very strong. But still, understanding magic and, in your case, casting it are two different things. I think you do one instinctually without really knowing how you do it. We'll get into that during the lessons.
Yep. But make sure you're also thinking about and learning about why to use it and when
And on whom.
it's good to
And
use
she looks
it.
at Evan.
Yeah.
Well, Mistress Novella here said that you could use it and you could get people to do what you want, and you could, since I'm
See
a woman,
that? That's private between us. They don't understand.
Oh.
They're mostly all women. They should. You said all women have this ability, so I just figured that everyone knew except for the boys, because boys don't.
Yes, well, you know how men are. I'll tell you more about it later.
Okay.
I need to recover right now.
Can we have our lesson now?
Give me an hour and we'll have our lesson. I need time to recover a little bit from the magic.
Okay. And she like comes and gives you a hug and like takes off running. Come on, Vim, let's go play. And Vim flies after her, and Lotara bounds after her, and the crew. You see the crew sitting there. They're obviously listening to all this, but they're not saying anything.
I hope you know what you're doing, Navala.
Sure. And it looks like she wants to say me too, but she doesn't. I'll teach her what I can. She'll use her magic responsibly.
You're teaching a child with ridiculous magic potential to be evil.
I'm not teaching anyone to be evil. Evil is such a narrow word.
Yeah.
And you hear one of the crew grumble. She's a witch. We can't carry witches with us. All right. So what does you said Navala's gonna hang out by herself for an hour and recover or something like that?
Yeah, and then she will give Sia the lesson with the books that she has, and start at the basics of magic, where it's from, the various realms.
About 10 minutes into it, you look over and you see Sitha with her eyes closed, kind of like leaning back and forth.
Fierce.
This is boring.
See, this is important. You have to know the basics.
But I already know the basics. See? Do you want me to show you? I can do a fireball if you want.
No.
Okay.
What are the 8 schools of magic? Do you know that at least?
And you see her thinking for a second. And she goes, do you want them in alphabetical order?
Any order is fine.
Okay, we have necromancy, transmutation, evocation, illusion. Oh, conjuration, that's fun. Abjuration, divination, and enchantment.
Interesting. How do you know that? Someone else taught you, or did you pay attention during my lessons?
I paid attention during your lesson. Just now, you just asked me. You just told me this.
Excellent. I thought you weren't paying attention, but very good.
Thank you. Do I get a gold star now?
And I'll cast Prestidigitation to create a small gold star in my hand. And
But
I'll put it on her shirt, but it will vanish shortly after.
But this isn't a sticker. When I did good in class, Mr. Sampson would give me his gold star to put on my jacket.
We'll see if I can get one of those for you when we next hit the town.
Who's Samson?
Oh, he was my adopted father.
And where is he now?
He's in Panovo.
I see.
Can
And
I
he
hear
taught
them?
you magic.
Yes, Snack, you can hear them.
And he taught you magic.
Well, no, but he is a paladin, and he's very strong and very powerful, and he kind of snores.
See.
He was best friends with Snack.
He's gonna look over at Snack.
Snack hasn't turned around yet. She's still facing the sea, but it's pretty obvious that I am listening now.
Snack? You know her adopted father?
Yes.
What was he like?
Kind and strong and brave.
I see.
And Snack turns around to face you guys. I'm still like super far away, but she's crying.
Evan doesn't do well with emotions. He's gonna turn away and walk away.
Snack, why are you crying?
Oh, okay.
Because I want to go home.
Yeah. Can I go home with you?
I would love nothing more than that.
Yay! Can we go now?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But did you hear? I did good, and look, I have this star. And then she looks at the star and it's gone. Hey!
We'll get you a real one when you hit the town.
That's why you shouldn't trust Navala.
Well, she goes and runs off and plays. Mistress Tavala, can we have a word?
Sure. What is it?
It's about the girl.
Yes, she has dangerous abilities, I know.
We think she's a witch.
Don't be ridiculous. She's likely a sorceress.
But she's a little child with that much power, and it's untapped, and it's not kept in control, and we didn't really want to say anything before, but we were going to, once the ship was repaired, we were going to strand her on that island because the whole crew is terrified of her, sir. Ma'am.
You have to imagine what she can do for us. If her abilities can be used for our sake, they will be very useful.
Evan's going to walk over to this person who just said they were going to abandon a small child and just like stand probably a little too close to him and just like eye him.
And he looks you up and down. Yes?
He's not going to say anything. He's just going to cross his arms and look at him.
Look, I said what I said. I wanted to say my piece. We're just not, we don't feel safe with her around.
Where's Calico right now?
Apparently still snoring away.
Calico wakes up and goes, "You guys still talking about blood? Let's get this. I'm gonna go check the ship and see how."
No, Captain, your crew was just talking about abandoning a small child.
Hush, Evan. You don't want her to hear.
I will say,
Their concerns are perfectly natural.
Perhaps she should know the danger she's in on this boat.
after learning what their concerns are, I will call the crew around and say, "I understand your concerns, but we will protect you from the child, and she could be very useful to us." So,
And we will deliver her to the Helma as soon as possible.
Well, you say this, Captain, but you're not here to see what happened to Navala. Apparently, this girl made Navala here leak out her blood.
That's because Navala was teaching her in a very inappropriate way and not being cautious.
I'm sure you do better, Evan.
Well, maybe I could, but I am not a sorcerer.
Exactly.
Yes, and you are. Why don't you act like it?
Oh, I am acting like it.
You're acting like a fool, Navala.
Evan. You're starting to tire me.
And you're a If you're such a great and powerful magician, why don't you act like it? Show some restraint and some actual talent when you're teaching a
Unlike
child.
you, I was trying to contribute, and I'm actually teaching her.
Yes, and look
All
what
you
happened.
do is complain.
Your recklessness. You almost died.
Accidents happen.
Maybe respect her power from now on.
Oh, I respect her power plenty. I hope
don't
you will too
respect
in the
it.
future.
You don't respect it. You want to control it.
Nonsense. Let me just do one of these. And you don't believe Navala. She definitely wants to control it.
Perhaps, Navala, show some restraint and stop being so goddamn reckless. It's going to get you killed, and probably other people on this boat.
Your concerns have been noted, Evan, and until you contribute yourself, they've been discarded.
Evan will just kind of shrug and just turn away and walk.
Calico will take some time to spend with the crew and try and reassure them that I will make sure that they're all protected. You know, I'll say, I will let them know, like, have I not taken care of you so far? Are you not doing well and getting paid well? And there are great riches ahead. But there's also great danger. This is the life we have chosen.
We understand, Captain. We're just concerned. We just wanted to voice our concerns because we figure it might be better to voice our concerns now instead of keeping them bottled up so it doesn't come over to a head. Because you know what happens. You know what happens.
Yes, I understand. You know, and then I'll kind of joke with him and I'll nudge him in the ribs and I'll say, but you know, after all, you know, so far they've only hurt Navala, right? And you know, she's not always been your favorite, eh?
No, you're not wrong there. She's kind of, but she kind of grows on you after a while. It's kind of like a wart. She just doesn't go away.
Good to hear you're finally coming around. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to know that. And I'll chuckle and I'll go back around to making sure the ship's on the right course and everything is fine. I'll do a little bit of lookout from the top to see if there's anything on the horizon before evening comes.
Yeah, roll perception. All right, so as you're looking out, it's starting to get a little dark, but you see a small ship floating your way.
I'll say, ship ho, everyone to stations.
And
that way.
And as the ship kind of comes up upon you, you see in it there are there's 3 characters. They're small and green-like, almost like Grim.
I'll yell down to them, "Are you Grim?"
And they all appear to be unresponsive.
Oh, they're unconscious or something?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'll pull the ship up alongside and I'll climb down to check on them.
And as you do so, one of them holds a dagger to your throat. Let me see. Do I have a picture? I don't know if I have a picture.
Grim looks down at them. Do they look like Grims?
No. This is what they look like.
Oh. Whoa, that doesn't look like a Grim at all.
That doesn't
Like,
look anything like a Grim.
Calico, she goes,
That's
I
a goblin?
thought one of those was one of mine.
Give us your gold! Give us your gold!
I'll try to break free and dive into the water.
Alright, easily done. Give us
And,
your gold!
As I swim away, I'll be like, treacherous swine!
I'm just gonna point her.
I'll have you.
crossbow
I'll
at
have your
them.
ship for this, and I'll order the crew and my
Since
companions to attack.
Oh.
Attack
Since-
them!
Since Evan saw that, he'll notch an arrow and fire. If I get a, did we get a bonus round or we were probably surprised by that, right?
You would have been surprised by it, but they're not really trying to fight, so if you want to shoot at him, go ahead.
Well, they did just hold a knife to Calico's throat, forcing him to jump overboard.
True.
Yeah.
Grim goes over to the edge and she says, "You're in a position to be making demands." And she's like, probably 10 feet above them, ready to shoot an arrow to the top of their heads, right?
Yeah, we're gonna steal all your stuff.
Evan's going to slowly draw his bow back a little bit further as he hears this.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Evan, do
we're-
it for me and kill one of them, would you?
We're gonna steal that bow too, boy.
Grim will say, where are you guys coming from?
Your mom.
And Navarro will firebolt one in the face.
Alright, roll the attack.
Grim is not gonna bother wasting her boats.
Ow! And just blasts its head off.
Evan's going to slowly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Evan,
more of you just a minute ago?
After he sees how weak they are, Evan's going to slowly release the tension on his bow and kind of look over at Navala and then at the corpse lying on the boat. Boy, we should probably just sail away.
No. I think we can find a use for these fellows.
Yeah, you can try.
Who said that?
I did. As 24 raises its hand.
Navarro will firebolt that one as well.
Good. Ha! Miss, bitch!
You see
Meanwhile,
Grim
Calico's making his way back on deck.
Navala, this is obscene. You're killing fish in a barrel.
Grim has left.
Not quite. These might be useful to us still, Evan.
Yeah, what are you
Be a
gonna
deal for
do?
me and shoot that one, would you? We don't need this many.
How did you end up on this raft floating in the ocean?
We stole it.
From who?
Your mom. She
Navarro's going to look.
She tasted great last night.
Evan's going
Is
to
that
pull out
still
his
24?
Evan's going to pull out his great sword and jump down into the boat.
Number 5 said it.
You have probably one chance here. Surrender, or we're going to. Evan's just like, this feels wrong. You're all so weak.
You're a weak boy. And he like
Surrender now,
he kicks you in the shin.
He just looks down at his shit and then back up at them. Surrender, or we're going to feed you to the fish.
I'll surrender these nuts.
He's gonna look up. Well, can you get the captain, Navala?
No need. We can handle this, Evan. Now, are you going to follow through on your threat? I don't think they quite understand yet.
I don't think they fear death. I think they're too stupid, Navala.
You think you're too stupid, Navala.
Navala, get some rope.
One
Ooh,
moment.
What do you plan to do with that rope? I mean,
Oh my god.
we don't really like
Falling-
we really don't play with men, but maybe a little femboy like yourself will do.
We need only 2, Evan, and she will cast Firebolt at 1 again. 24.
That's all you got?
Oh, that one's a tough one.
That tickled.
Alright, Evan's going to stab his great sword into the ground, pull out his rope, and he's going to try and tackle Goblin 24 and tie him up.
Roll a grapple check on it.
Does it cause it to leap?
Yes, a tip. It like starts moving, so roll a grapple with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh.
That's not bad.
All right, you you grapple this goblin and tie it up, and
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, he just starts tying him up.
The quiet one is more useful to us, Evan. This one's quite noisy.
And as you're tying it up, he says, "A little tighter there, Daddy. A little bit tighter."
Navala, throw me your rope.
Navala will take out her whip.
That's not.
Ooh.
Evan will cut the rope that he currently has to have more, like, and he's going to move over to the next one and try and grab it.
I give up. I give up. As it holds its hands up.
And he'll start tying that one up, cut the rope again.
Perfect. That one will do for me.
Move over to the next one and tie him up. Does he surrender too?
No, he does not. He tries to bite you.
Okay, he's gonna probably let him bite his leather gauntlet, and then he's going to try and grapple him and tie him up. Ooh, but nope, still got him, and he'll tie him up.
Yes. Yes, tie me up. Tie me up.
These
Evan.
goblins are feral. They need to be taught manners.
Yes,
That'll be your
mistress.
job. That'll be your job, Navala, and he'll just let the crew haul them on board the boat.
Tie me up. Beat me with that whip, ma'am. Do it.
So I guess we have 3 pet goblins. Perverted pet goblins.
Calico's gonna search the boat and assess whether we should keep it tied, as an extra boat for us or not. If there's anything valuable on it.
It is roughly that long and very shoddy. And like a squall could push it over.
Is there anything of value on it at all?
You see some food and some like cheap wine.
All right, I guess I'll take that back to our boat, and I'll say, are we keeping these foul things?
Well, I'm thinking about keeping only one. The quiet one. I like him.
Not even if these things are.
Should we send the others away on the boat or without their boat?
No, let's keep. We'll drop them off at the first port we come to. Though these things are wretched, I don't feel right about executing them.
Executing this.
Did he
And,
just pull up his kilt at me?
Yes. And Navala, the quiet goblin, looks like this.
Oh my god! I love him.
Robin, you're getting my messages, right?
Oh, I didn't even see them.
Yeah, I whispered
My
to
apologies.
you. But now that this is over, we might not have to do this in text.
And that goblin looks at Navala. Can you keep me?
Of course. If you serve me well.
Serve you how? I know various acts.
And she
Carry
names
my
his doggy.
belongings and do whatever I say. How about we make an oath?
What do I get?
You get to live.
Life is overrated. What else? What else do I get?
Wonderful. Bunch of nihilists. Awesome. Perverted nihilists. Oh, yeah.
What else
You
do
get
I
to
do?
serve. You get to serve a noble lady of the Tor Erden House. It's a quite prestigious position for you.
Evan's going to hold back a laugh as he hears noble.
Noble lady of the Fart Hayden house? Okay.
You know what? I like this one. Let's keep it.
And in exchange for doing what you want, do you use that whip on me?
Only if you misbehave.
Ooh, what do you mean by misbehave?
What is it with these goblins?
I don't know.
Be naughty.
Yeah, I don't know. They're weird.
How about I'll give you a small salary for you to buy drinks with.
So, be your slave, get paid, get laid, do what you want.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'll be your slave.
Excellent. And she will hoist that one up on the ship.
What's your name?
You can call me Mistress.
Yes, mistress.
Mistress Navala.
Yes, mistress. This one is Gabo.
Gabo, actually, her name is Mummy.
Don't talk to me, boy.
Evan, please keep your fantasies to yourself. As for the other two, well, we don't really need them now, do we?
Well, you know, you could do is make them slaves, and then we go to port, and then we sell them, and then you give Gabo half the money.
Gobbo, I like the way you think. Let's do it.
Excellent. Get up on deck, you slaves.
Oh, God, I just got Navala enabler.
And Navala will take a flog from her bag and she will give it to Gobbo.
A what?
A flog.
All right, he'll take the frog and like immediately go up to one of the goblins and hit him in the head with it.
Excellent. That's just what we need. Some proper servants around here, Evan. Don't you agree?
I'm regretting my life choices right now. Shut up, Navala.
Well, you didn't want to kill them, and now we won't have to. Now we can just sell them.
Yes, and now you have an enabler.
What's an enabler?
Don't worry about it, Gabo.
Okay. Can I eat the rat? As she points at Snack.
I am no rat.
Well, you're ugly as one.
Rats are pretty delicious, though. I do agree.
Oh, you like rats?
Yeah.
I like rats.
Have you ever had them, like, cooked on a spit? Oh, so good.
I've had them mashed, smashed, boiled in a stew. Oh. With some potatoes.
What's
Gabo
that
likes
from?
it.
Because can you explain to me?
It's from Lord of the
Off-
Rings.
It's from The
thank
Hobbit.
you. Oh, I never saw that.
Potatoes.
Okay,
From
that's
Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Yes, I know because the
Yeah.
squirrel said the same thing and I didn't get it then.
Yes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew is from The Hobbit specifically. When
Nope.
Bilbo.
No,
yeah,
no,
isn't
no,
it from the
it-
scene
it-
where they
no.
met the ogres?
Nope, it's from
No,
Samwise
it's-
Gamgee.
Yeah,
Oh.
talking to Golem, trying to convince him that potatoes are good.
I believe that's Two Towers.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Well,
it's the scene from when Bilbo meets the ogres,
No.
and then they turn them to stone in the sun.
No, it happened when, if I remember
Roll,
correctly,
whatever.
Golem was pissed off because Sam was going to start cooking a rabbit that he caught, and he told him to put it in a stew, and then he started going on about potatoes.
Yes, and Gollum was freaking out because he was wasting the food because it was cooking it.
Okay, fair enough.
But maybe Bilbo did have that in The Hobbit as well, but I don't recall. I do remember that scene with the with the boys who turned into stone. But I don't remember if he also was talking about potatoes. Maybe.
He might have been too busy
And he
was trying
said-
to convince them how to cook the dwarves.
Yeah, I thought that one of the trolls or ogres or whatever they responded that they were going to boil and mash them and stick them in a stew. But I could be misremembering too, so it's been a while.
They might have reused that dialogue.
It's
well,
good
if it came
dialogue.
out in the two tower, if it came out in the two towers, last time I heard it was in probably 2002, which is why I don't remember it.
Mm.
It's only been 24 years.
Because I saw that film when it came out, and that was it.
Oh, the audacity. Anyways, yeah, Gabos. All right, mistress. You heard the mistress. You listen to her, or you get the flog.
Grim looks over because Snack just inserted herself into that dialogue, even though they're standing apart, and she just shakes.
Yeah,
her
I'm
head.
sorry.
She's like, oh, no, but it makes sense. No, I mean, no, because she would, and she's like, oh my god, what have we gotten ourselves? What are those? Does Snack know what they are? Was this Grim recognize the race? Are goblins like common in Grimnir?
Yeah, you've seen goblins before. They're kind of shisty characters.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, which is why she didn't
Snack
bother
thinks they're
wasting a bolt
goblins.
on them. All right. Well, she's like, oh god, that's the last. Why are we bringing those on board?
All right, you
Anyway.
slaves. Where's the rest of your slaves at, mistress? But I can throw you spearmen with them.
We sold our last batch of thralls, but you can put them there, and she will point out the corner of the ship. Just keep them
Alright.
under control.
Okay.
All right.
Sailing.
Calico's had enough adventuring for the day. He's going below decks to sleep it off. Take care of the ship, crew.
Yes, Captain. God, this menagerie is growing bigger.
So, Snack, because just in our downtime, since you, the player, have been gone, I've been describing that finally, Snack and Grim have been able to nerd out like we talked about. You and I did talk about in a far off session. Because now Grim was able to buy in Rock Pike a brewer's supplies and an herbalism kit. So, in their downtime, I said that Snack has been showing her about experimental elixirs because, she doesn't want to learn about healing potions and stuff like that. But Grim has told you all about Liv. Liv is a Grim who lived outside of Grim's hometown, her little fishing village called Vickham. And Grim was the medicine woman. Liv was the medicine woman who taught Grim how to use an herbalism kit and how to make like healing potions and like their version of healing potions and poultices and neighborhood kind of things and also a morning after tincture. So she would have told Snack all of this and while they're nerding out, exchanging tea recipes and all sorts of fun things like that.
oh yes, me like it.
So probably Grim would, also start talking about that in an effort to cheer Snack up because she sees that she was crying and she's concerned about her.
Oh yes, I like your mortar and pestle. It's nicer than mine. I'll show you mine. It's like cracked and very old.
Oh, well, you can always use mine. We'll share.
Oh no, my hatch mother gave this one to me.
Oh, okay. But look,
But
we can
thank-
make double batches of things now.
Yes, we can. Oh, I wish I could take you to Panovo. We have so many spices, so many delicious spices.
Sounds like fun. Although, didn't I was Grim around? Thought you described Panovo as being in war, under siege. That sounds great, but is there a war going on there though? Of course, I could say the same thing about here. It's not like this is all flowers and sunshine here.
Well, there's always wars in Penovo. But yes, in the place where I was born, there's currently a war. Yes.
Well, we can continue to look for the good things that surround us. Would
Hey.
you like some tea?
Oh, thank you. I would love some.
Let's go. Yeah, so we're gonna go down and like brew up some like amazing herbal tea, ignoring the goblins.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck these goblins. They might be inappropriate towards us. So.
If you play your cards right, you might just be able to.
No thanks.
Grim
Me and
pointed
Grim like
towards
puzzle off.
them.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So they're having a little evening tea before the meal, I suppose.
Nice. All right. I saw you were kind of talking in chat. Do you want to go over that for the stream? Like Grim and
So
Snacky?
okay, yeah. So for the stream, I can summarize. So while the goblins were being wrangled, Grim had gone over to Snack because she had seen her crying earlier and said she was sorry, she was feeling homesick. And Snack was saying she just missed home, and Grim was saying it was kind of her to try to free the woman, and she wonders why she was hurt when she touched her, but Snack was not. And Snack says she wishes she could have done more, and it was curious that the difference in why Grim was being harmed, and she doesn't know why. And we were hoping that maybe we were able to give her the release she wanted, because it seemed like she was held prisoner, perhaps of the house, and maybe by killing her we broke a spell.
Just our theories.
Then she'd say, what do you think is going on with Sitha? Because again, the player was not here, but I described that we saw her casting wall of fire and magic missiles at the same time, and she did enough damage to the ship to cause it to take 2 months to repair it. And so she would say, as they're drinking tea now downstairs in private, she says, what do you think is going on with Sitha?
I have a few theories, but I know that you guys get tired of hearing me talk about mana hearts.
Well, that might be... I think you've only talked about mana hearts really to Navala, and I said, I'm not. I don't really know. I've heard you mention them, but you haven't talked to me in depth about them. They're magical. You thought the tree in Rock Pike might be one, and it's some sort of a portal, you said, that can bring you home, and it's...
Possibly. So, from what I understand, where I live, we have magic items that were left behind by the gods, like millennia ago. And through the history of my world, those items they grew like chrysalises around them to protect them. These are like very powerful objects made by the gods. And as they grew chrysalis around them and they stayed dormant in their environments for so long, they kind of began to transform the environments around them. For example, there's one we found in a forest, and it leaches magic out into this forest, and it creates shadow monsters, and the forest time doesn't pass normally when you're in the zone of influence of this crystal object. And they've been there for millennia, so there's a lot of regions in my world that are highly unstable because they're being affected by these mana hearts. And lots of people go...
sorry for interrupting. You said time is... the time changes around the mana hearts?
Around this one that I know of, yes. Not all of them. Some of them do different things. Like there's a mana heart I read about in a book on an island that reverses the gravity on this island. So they do
Wow.
strange things.
Okay, so sorry for interrupting you.
No,
please
it's
go
okay.
ahead.
I just get very excited because what I believe and what some scholars have proven is that you can go to these mana hearts, and if you're within a certain distance of them, generally it's within like 5 to 10 feet of them, you can actually use them to connect to other mana hearts and travel through them.
Oh, like portals, but you just have
Mhm.
you just have to find those particular mana hearts.
Yes, and the theory, some scholars I knew from this very prestigious university, they were theorizing that you could connect all the mana hearts on our planet, our entire planet, and use them for planar travel.
Oh,
So I believe, because I was transported here when I was in very close proximity to a mana heart, I believe that other worlds also have them. I traveled through the astral sea.
Wow. I'm just a Grim. What is planar travel and what is the astral sea?
So each planet, you know what a planet is, yeah? This Grimnir is a planet. I assume it's a planet.
Yes.
Even if it's not spherical, that's neither here nor there. So there are planets, like my world, Panova, where I'm from, and Grimnir here. Each of those worlds is its own planet, and they're suspended in the astral sea. It's like a great, vast, almost nothing that all worlds are connected to. And planes are other places of existence that aren't planets. Like, have you ever heard of a place called the Feywild?
Has Grim heard of that? Does that even exist in Grimnir?
She has no idea what that means.
Okay, no. But they float around in the astral sea like the planets do.
Yes. And
so when I look up at what I think the sky is am I actually looking at the astral sea?
Well, it would be beyond the sky. The sky you see is, we call it like a firmament that surrounds your planet. It contains the air that you breathe, the clouds, but not the stars. The stars are in the astral sea.
Okay. Grim, you can see Grim is trying really hard to. This is all new to her. You can tell, but she's trying to understand it.
It's
She's
like
you can
I'm
see her creating a
Galileo
picture in her mind.
explaining to you outer space, you know?
But she seems interested, so.
And again, I only know so much. I've met many people that are much, even more educated than me. I'm just a little kobold.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Oh, from what I understand, here in this realm, the gods, don't they dwell elsewhere? Not on Grimnir. They live in the halls. What was it called? You told me about this once.
Oh, that's Valhalla. That's where the
Well,
slain.
that's probably another plane of existence, if I had to make an educated guess.
Interesting. Well, yes, the slain, the worthy slain, are brought there, and feast until apparently it's time for Ragnarok, and then they come help us or help people in the final war.
And Hel, the goddess, lives in her own realm. Right? Any stories you can think of. The gods live in their own different realms. Those are likely their own.
She lives in the underworld. So do you think that's another plane?
That would be my theory, yes. I'll pull out my sketchbook and I'll show her a diagram that I have of Panovo's planes of existence. If that'll help. And I'll DM that to you, Grim, so you can see what the diagram kind of looks like.
Great.
I just need one moment. I have to find it on my computer. I do have a diagram of Panova's planes of existences.
Okay, well you can show that to me later. It's fine. But you know, Snack would probably pull that out of her backpack and show Grim and
Yeah, it's in my journal. So, because before I came here, that's what I was studying. I was studying how our mana hearts are connected and how we can use them for planar travel.
Wow, so you're a scholar then.
In a way.
Whew, no wonder you. This place must be especially foreign to you.
Yeah, that's why like Snack will admit this. That's why I want to find a mana heart here, because my theory is that they exist on all worlds, and if I can use them for travel just on my world, that eventually I could find one here and use it to travel back to my world. That's my theory.
And you said a mana heart brought you here?
I was in very close proximity to one when the rainbow light brought me here. Yes. I don't know if I don't know if it was the influence of the mana heart that opened some planar gate that brought me here, but that's just my theory, and I think that's what happened.
Interesting. Well, have you ever seen our mountains, Turnfell? Sometimes if you look at the sky above it, it flashes with all the colors of the rainbow. I wonder if that has something to do with it. And, you know, there's something famous that we talk about here. It's called the Rainbow Spear. So,
Exactly.
that seems like it might have to do with things.
If the rainbow spear is in that mountain, it's likely that it could be the same process that creates mana hearts on my world. The rainbow spear could be affecting the magic from the spear could be affecting that mountain range or just the mountain itself.
Well, the Rainbow Spear was broken into pieces, and it is said that pieces are scattered all around the world. But the Witch King that you've heard about, apparently he is trying to collect the pieces through his Ironwood Witches and to unite it.
Then each
So
piece
that
could be its own mana heart.
it could be.
Do you know, was this rainbow spear made by a deity? Like crafted by a deity?
Well, the story of how Grimnir started was we were in these places called the Lost Lands. And you've heard them talking about Murgle. Murgle was, we were in his tower. Well, you weren't there. The first thing that this group went to, we went to a tower called the Tower of Keckle. Because I was trying to figure out why the last 2 winters have been exceptionally severe. And also, I had heard that, I was kind of bored in my little fishing village. And so what happened was the Jotun, which you have heard that Evan is trying to kill, they were warring with these people called the Vanir. And so Murgle and Boda, you've heard of Boda, which the orc said, Boba or Boda, we're not sure if it's the same thing, same person. That Boda is trying to gather the Jotun to bring them back here to this world to create a world in their image. Basically, that was that like scorpion thing that we fought when we were on the island with Evan, and she shot him with a butt rope, and then we were like, "Don't attack!" And Laurel kept on attacking that particular fight. Mm-hmm. That was so. What happened was Alden, who is the goddess of wisdom now, and somebody who is like the leader of the Volve and Calico's goddess, she challenged Murgle, who happened to be your uncle. I mean, this is kind of crazy. This is probably as unusual to you as the planar astral sea is to me. And so what she did was she grabbed his spear. He was fighting with a spear, and it had his magic in it, and she slit his throat with his own spear. And what happened was a portal opened, and the Veneer left the Lost Lands and came through the portal to this world, to Grimnir. And his spear was broken into several pieces. And that's what we're looking for, or people are looking for.
Interesting. We should try to find one.
Yes.
It would be dangerous. If my theory is correct, wherever these pieces are, the environment around them would be dangerous and possibly not conducive to survival.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you repeat what you just said?
I said we should find one, but then I think that we should be careful if we figure out where they are, because if my theory is correct, then the environment around them will be dangerous.
Oh, no doubt. Since everybody's looking for them, it'll be dangerous to find them no matter what. But are you getting hungry? Isn't it? It's dinner time.
I'm starving.
Want to get some food? Okay.
Yes. Thank you for
So they'll go to the mess hall and start
chatting with me. Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Novala is telling her new slave what to do.
Oh my gosh.
He seems to
I'm
be
looking
happy.
at the chat.
And Calico is having a dream about people blasphemizing about the nature of the universe.
Yeah. And and saying that the world is round, right? Because Calico.
I said not all planets are round.
It's true.
We are, I assume. I know for a fact that I'm correct. We are on a material plane. They don't all have to be round. Mine is just round. That's all.
There's some cool art out there of the astral sea and what worlds look like in D&D.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember the cool thing we saw
Calico believes none of this. The gods will punish
in
you
Odyssey.
blasphemers.
I did finally send you the diagram of Panovo's planar cosmology.
With that, I gotta pee. Let's take time.
Yeah.
Our stream, we're gonna go take a break for 10 minutes. So if you come back, if you go ahead, please come back. I will see you shortly.
stöndum fast, skjöldur við skjöld sem úr tré. Horfum mót fjanda bíðum þess stormurinn kemur. Látið örvar falla á oss, látið spjót rista mót röng. Hér ædu, hér margir, skjaldborgin mun aldrei bila. Standið fast, bræðra mín, verðir líf, verðir heim. Og í þessum ring öryggi, hér deyr sá ræst á. Mjöður og blóð, luktin sterk, fætur spyrna í blóðan í jarðveg. Rægið andan saman allir þegar við sækjum fram á við. Hamra, slá og halda, vera múrin okkar brestur eigi. Brjótið þeirra varnar línu, gangið í gegnum sem knýfri smjör. Sýnið þeim hvað þeir menn eru, sýnið þeim vorstá. Standið fast, bræðra mín, verjið líf, verjið heiður. Í þessum ring öryggi, hér deyr sá ræst á. Standið fast, bræðra mín, verjið líf, verjið heiður. Í þessum ring öryggi, hér deyr sá ræst á. Skjaldrar múr fastur
Glurp, 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 glurp.
Did you finish book 8?
Nope.
Oh my.
I told you I'm waiting. I'll finish it tomorrow. Because like if I finished it this week, then I'm not going to have anything else to do with my life.
No, but we need to talk about it though.
We can talk about glurp, 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 glurp. And Katya.
So are we dinner? It's dinner time now.
Yeah, it's dinner time. If we don't have anything else like RPWays to do, we could continue.
Probably on. We only have like 6 more days in the journey since this map is so huge.
Long rest time. Right. For the next couple of days, go ahead.
Well, yeah.
Oh, don't forget to roll for Evan's insanity.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and snacks thing.
Right. and
Thank you.
Grim would have looked at, gone over and said hi to Rickon and say miss me, because of course it's been 2 months. So, and then you can, we don't have to go further than that. But that's what she would have done that night. She would have gone over to Rickon and said that.
Fair. Evan, roll a d20, please, if you are here. Duncan. Come on, one. Aww.
That was close.
Aww.
Well, the thing is, I looked at that, and apparently, like, if you have to roll a 1, and then you have to see if you take damage, and then only if it's max damage do you get crazy, unless you change the rules.
Don't know. All right. So the next couple days, unless we have anything significant to do, like the goblins,
What
they'll.
Grim does with Rickon is significant, but anyway.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to move the story.
Will give Sita an hour lesson each day about magic, the difference between wizardry and sorcery, and where it comes from and how it works, the basics a bit.
And she'll go. Sita one day. Sita like day 3. Sita will come up to you and said that she felt bad for the goblins, and she tried to bring them food, but one of them said that they were going to kill her mother.
And then
Wait,
Navala
what?
will hand Sita a whip and say, "Did you punish him?"
No, you said I had to be good.
You have to be good, of course, but when a man speaks to you in that way, you're free to punish him. And she will hand Sita the whip. Say, "Go teach that goblin a lesson."
And okay, and so she'll go and whip him. Yes, they said.
You probably don't want Navala raising a kid, but
Probably not.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Okay, so tell me how many days? So from the day that we got on the ship after being in the shallow grave.
Unless somebody
How many
wants,
days later?
unless someone wants to do anything significant other than like passing time, 3 days.
Okay.
yeah, you'll
3
see
days?
some funny scenes with Navala and the goblin, like the goblin brushing her hair or being made to massage her feet or wash her underwear.
And the goblin happily does it. Like one day after washing her feet, he walks away, and you see him with his face in his hands.
Calico will quietly observe all of this madness and possibly be overheard walking the deck muttering about the price of following the rules of the sea.
So
Next
this is the
time I
third
see a
day
ship-
at sea.
I'll let it go.
Yes, for your calendar, it is the 3rd day at sea again.
Snack. Grim would continue like nerding out with Snack if that's cool with me.
Yes.
Snack.
Yeah. I'll teach you how I make my healing potions. I'll explain to you why mine is kind of randomized. Just I don't know, artificer magic, right? But I'll show you all the tools I use and all the herbs and other things.
Great, and she will exchange the healing potion information that Liv passed on to her.
Oh, nice, perfect. Wait, does this mean eventually I could make my own just straight healing potions? Asking the DM.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to try this, Grim.
We'll keep
Making
on
our own
trying.
healing potions, yeah.
Apparently, with I think an herbalism kit, technically you can, but I mean that's what I'm working towards. It would be nice.
Okay.
We'll see if it happens.
Okay, cool.
And Gabo spills wine on Navala one day as he was preparing food for her. Accidentally.
I will punish him for it, but not severely.
He acts like it hurts, but he enjoys it. All right. Dawn of the 4th day. Evan, roll your thing. Snack, roll your thing.
Aw, but I like the one I just rolled.
Oh.
Yeah, the boldness is a really good one.
I thought you got to keep those.
No, it replaces itself every day.
There you
Hey!
go. All right. So you hear land ho. It is early afternoon.
I will reward the crew member that saw the land with the gold.
Okay. Make sure you subtract that from yourself.
Good job. It's about time we cleared the sea.
Did Laurel do good berries?
Absolutely.
Yes, I'll take one, please. Thank you.
We'll do our normal allotment of them, how we've been doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, I will distribute as usual.
All right. Your longship glides towards a forest and snow-covered island on the north side of the sea. A building sits on a hill overlooking the cove towards which your vessel heads, but it is immediately clear that the dock is destroyed. Ice has filled the entirety of the cove, trapping several vessels still moored at the pier.
Damn it, Grim would say. Every time we get someplace, it seems like someone or something has been here before us, wreaking destruction.
And Rolf will say, well, I think there's an alternate spot to the west.
I guess we'll head the ship that way then.
All right, you find an easy port to tie your ship up at, if you wish.
We will.
Excellent.
I'll tell the crew. You know the drill. Try not to burn the ship down, and don't abandon us if we're a little late.
How late is a little?
No, anything more than the last time we went to hell. I guess you're on your own.
Wait, okay.
Quick mechanical question. Did we get, let's see, that would have been 2 second, 2 third. Did we get, so if we started sailing and then we have one long rest of the second day, one long rest of the third day, one long, so 3. Did we mechanically get 3 long rests? I'm only looking this in terms of recovering hit dice. Ah, thank
There we go.
Thank you. Woo! I was out. All right, so I guess we go ashore.
Yep.
And you notice that as the party departs, Gobbo is coming with them, and he has like a giant backpack on filled with stuff.
God.
So, this
Keep it.
building is above the cove?
Yes, it was above the cove, and then
Okay.
you sailed around to the to a different to the west to a different pier.
Thank you.
If Calico sees that Naval is bringing Gobbo, he would select one of the least useful crew members and give him a red shirt and ask him to come along too.
And he looks like the crew member looks, and I guess.
Come along, we might need you.
Oh, okay.
Wear this traditional garb. Your key will keep you safe.
Laurel walks up next to Navala and says, make sure to check out your...
Make sure to check out what?
I got cut off. Make sure to check out your goblin friend and what he's carrying with him.
I know what he's carrying with him. That's my stuff.
All right, then.
Like all your stuff?
No. I put in my sheet what he's carrying.
Oh, okay.
This is stuff I usually leave on the ship.
That's funny. Ralph, go,
But it's definitely
go!
heavy.
Who needs a bag of holding when you have your very own goblin?
Right? Alright. So you land, you see a path, you follow a path leading through the evergreen forest ahead. At the top of the hill sits a temple, and behind it, a mass of ice, as if an earthquake or some other monstrous event has turned the earth apart. Second. The temple itself seems unharmed, albeit very still, with no sounds of activity or curls of smoke from the stone chimneys along the western side of the building. And that is what this place looks like.
Travel-wise, are we at the Well of Wisdom or are we at an island before that?
You are at the spot on the map that was pointed out to you.
Okay.
I will say that. But I don't see no well, do you?
No.
I guess we should go in there and see if we can find somebody.
Right.
Yeah, I know that retconning this a little bit, knowing that she was thinking that she was about to get to the Well of Wisdom and might possibly have to give it up. Grim, in the privacy of her cot during evening, would have taken the Valkyrie feather and looked at it and kind of held it to her chest. Did you notice anything about it? Feel anything unusual?
No. Since you were doing other things with people.
Well, this might have been before. Or after. Might not have been doing that every single night, too.
Alright, you ascend a twisting pathway of wooden blocks, pounded into the icy ground as it winds through an evergreen forest. A building of iron-hued wood with 4 peaked wings fanning out from it soon appears before you. Numerous trees have been knocked over, and a layer of unnatural blue ice encases much of the temple itself. From the branches of the cluster trees between you and the temple hang animal skulls, and closer to the temple itself are the corpses of goats, horses, and sheep. The bodies sway in the wind. Some distance off the trail, there is a large mound of waste, partly covered by vegetation and ice.
What kind of waste?
You will need
like
to
a
go.
latrine?
You will need to go and investigate that.
Question: are the corpses hanging, or are they just on
Yes.
the floor? You see,
They are
when
hanging.
they are hanging, do they remind Grim and Snack of the hanging corpses in the cabin with the undead Opie and Thor?
You're not sure.
Okay.
Calico would say, well, this place looks a little dangerous. I think I will help us be stealthy. I think we should be careful as we approach, and I'll cast Pass without a trace on everybody.
And Laurel suggests, Navala, could you maybe ask Vim to scout ahead, please?
Sure.
What is them going to scout out and where?
I will take direct control of Vim via the spell, and I'll stealthily scout ahead.
Where?
That way.
Okay.
I'll circle a bit that way and then come back.
He sees nothing of the sort other than what I've described.
I'll summon him back and I'll say the path ahead seems clear so far.
Grim
Till the
would
bend.
go look at the mound of waste. Curious. Approaching it cautiously. She doesn't want to know if anything's hiding behind it. She's curious what the waste is. Is it like corpses, or is it just like general like indications that this was a working, like, I don't know, food scraps or whatever. That
Okay.
it was used when the people lived there.
Okay. This is about a 20-foot high mound and 20 feet length. Give me a con save with disadvantage.
geez. Oh, fuck me. Okay, hold on. Oi. Let's see. Disadvantage, great.
You yak up yet last night's and this morning's meal.
God. Okay, never mind.
The stench is horrific.
Can she, since she's there, she's already yanked up her stuff, does it smell like dead bodies as opposed to like rotting food or whatever?
It smells like rot. Yeah, it smells like rot. I don't think you've really smelled dead bodies that much. It smells like rot.
Okay, so she doesn't
What
really know what
in-
it smells like. It's just that it's
What in
terrible.
infernus name are you doing there?
I just wanted to see if there was any evidence of what was around here. Ugh. Well, she definitely retreats.
I think we should make our way towards the buildings.
Yes,
Is there-
let's go.
Is there any birds around here?
There is
Rose.
no, there is not.
Okay.
So the buildings are off to the east.
This way. Oop. Yeah, that way. As Calico just dives right down the hill.
Whoa, what's happening?
Sure, I have a climb. I can do any which way I want.
Doesn't follow no path.
So if him
Wait a
didn't
second,
scout
are you
ahead
talking
that path,
normally?
What? Grim? What'd you say, Grim?
Oh, wow, I'm just turning up the stream.
What did you just
I'm
say?
turning up the stream so I can hear this, but something is terribly wrong with my sound. It sounds... Hold on. It sounds like you are talking super, super slow.
Maybe lag?
Oh my god, hold on a second. I'm gonna... Okay, let me see what happens if I get off of my
That's an
AirPods,
ask-
because I didn't... Let's stop
Some-
it.
You ventured too close to the black hole again.
Mac issues.
Oh, okay. Now I took my AirPods out. I had no idea what you've said for the past. Whenever we decided to start walking, because it sounded like this.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay, can you repeat what you just said? Because I had no idea what you've just said.
I have no idea what I just said.
All I know is.
You gotta know, like 90% of this is like ad libbed.
Oh well, I'll just listen to the stream later on. But basically, we're walking towards an entrance, and that's that.
Yes.
Okay.
Which way are the buildings again? Northeast?
I mean, the buildings are literally right there.
Well, I can't really see them. I only see shadows.
Shadows of the building. Yeah, the buildings are there. If you try to go, yeah. See, let's go back onto the path. Calico, you step there and you fall right into the snow. Like
Calico!
encased into the snow.
Well, actually, I won't because I can walk on top of the snow with my pass without a trace.
Okay, you don't fall into the snow.
What? Does Path Without a
What
Trace
the
make you weightless?
It allows you to pass without leaving like the elves. You can walk on top of the snow.
I thought it just kept you from making tracks. It doesn't change the weight of your body. I thought it magically, basically, like erased your tracks.
Nope. Actually, let you do a little more.
There's a perfectly good path here. Let's just follow it.
All right, fine. We'll follow Novala.
I think that's an interpretive thing.
Yeah,
But
you fall into the snow. There's no way. It does not say you're weightless.
Oh, fine. I get out of the snow. We've said that before, though.
We have
I
not.
thought.
I don't think we have. Maybe in another game.
I will have Grim do the research. I'm pretty sure you said that before, but
Grim doesn't remember that at all, honestly.
Grim's research will remember.
All right.
Grim has a
Following
weird
the
average
path.
score.
We don't need. This doesn't have anything to do with right now. Following the path. Navala leading.
Yep.
You see stairs heading up to your left.
And I'm assuming Sitho's with us.
Yes. The goblin's here. He's a non-combat NPC, so I'm not even bothering putting him on here for now.
Yeah.
All right, Navala. Something has smashed a hole into what once must have been an ornate entrance. Pieces of framing around the former doorway are scattered across the frozen ground. The door to the north has also been smashed, revealing another chamber beyond.
I'm going to go to this opening and stick my head inside.
All right, give me a perception check. All right, you see several humanoid footprints, at least a half dozen, leading deeper into the temple. If you want to give me an investigation or survival, we can maybe find out more. You do not find out anything else.
I will wait for the party and say, it looks like someone's been here before us. And I point out the footsteps.
Calico will see if his survival tells him anything about those footsteps.
They do not.
Yep. I guess we should go follow them, see what they are.
Laurel will cast Vitality in the Ironwood before entering.
All right. Calico, one thing you do notice, well, now all of you will notice this, there are frozen splotches above covering most of the walls.
Frozen splotches of
Of blood.
blood.
I'll point those out to Navala.
For once, I'd like to go to a place and just be received with hospitality.
Today is not that day. Maybe it is. Who knows? You haven't hit any hostilities, so maybe.
I will enter this little side room.
All right.
It's a bit difficult with the token, so you have to do it.
Yeah.
I'll do an investigation on this room, trying to find what I can.
Maybe because, let's see here. Oh yeah, I know what they did because. All right, so as soon as you open the door. Is a saber-toothed tiger. Pops up, pops out of hiding.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh my god.
All right.
Grimace first.
I can see a corner of something jumping out at Navala, but people seem to be in the way.
Yes, from there, that is a -5 to any attacks.
Yeah, so she is going to yell, Navala, get out of there, so I can shoot it. She's going to ready her action to when she can hopefully get, I hope to get a, well, wait a second. Hold on a second before she says that. Since she can see it. Hold on a second. Vicious mockery or something. She can look at the
Yeah, she's just gonna look at the tiger and say, "Here, kitty, kitty," which is the best I can do right now. But she's gonna say, "Here, kitty, kitty," and she's like, "Psst, psst, psst," and she's gonna try to like pull it towards her. But as an action or to be mechanical, that would be a vicious mockery thing. So let me see where I can put it on it. Da-da-da. Sorry, this is taking so long. All right, so it's going to take a little bit of damage. And she will back out, giving other people room to back out so Navala doesn't get stuck in there.
You would need to go down the stairs. You would be jumping off the cliff.
Oh, never mind. So this is like, okay, so she will just move back a little bit. Wait, not that far. She'll move back as far as she can without falling off the cliff. Is that good?
That is good right there. Go away! Come on, you already got
Navala will move up into this corner here, giving the others a free shot. Then as a bonus action, she will use her blade song. And then as her action, she will dodge.
Otara is back here behind Snack, ferociously pushing the button.
I'm sorry. Can I drop another D4 on her? I forgot it. It's like I got her on the tiger because it should have been 2D4.
Yep. And Snack.
Okay. I can't really see anything that's going on, so I'm gonna move here and see what I can see. It's not good enough. What was that? 10 feet? 10 to... okay, that didn't help either. Well, shit. Is this right where Vim is? That's the doorway, right?
It's tiny. So
Do I have to squeeze through the door?
No.
Yeah.
It's just funky laid out because the door's kind of small.
Okay, I think I can fit. I don't want to block the doorway though. Hang on, let me. Bah. Will it be a disadvantage if I try and shoot at this thing because it has some cover? Or I guess what's cover? -2 or -5?
That would be -2 from here.
-2. Okay, I'm gonna take the shot.
Watch
with
you
a
roll
fireball.
Watch you roll up a 20.
No. Cool. Love that. That'll be my turn. I just didn't want to block the door for other people.
Vim will disengage and wait outside.
All right, little tiger. Oh, we're gonna bite it in that ball. Laurel.
So Laurel will step forward one so she gets line of sight. Just up. And we'll cast Hex on the saber-tooth tiger.
You had a straight shot from where you stood.
Well, she'll move back there anyway.
And then I will hit it with the ghostly green vines of my Eldritch Blast.
Those are -2.
Just 2.
Wrong attack.
Oh, shit. Wrong page. Sorry. That one.
Wrong attack. You are not using Spirit Guardians.
Hold on. Something's going wrong because I definitely didn't.
No, it's
click
the
on that.
1d6 from Hex.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're good. All right, and then that one missed. Okay.
All right, and then
that's my turn, yes.
Step back.
7.
Let's see. Okay, so there.
Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Can I kill it?
Shut the fuck! Shut up! Shut up! Not right now, Latara. Sabertooth. Fucking. Can I shoot it? Probably not. When I am
-2.
-2. I will hold off then. Am I gonna know? First action though is going to be cast Hunter's Mark. So, wait, one spell slot down. Yeah, -2. Yeah, I'll take a shot. I'll see what happens. That's a hit. Not bad, not bad. One more. Nice.
Can I kill it?
Jeez.
And that'll be it for me.
Kyoko will step over here to take a quick peek at it. And how hard does it look after those attacks?
It's kind of bloodied up.
Alright. In that case, I will try to toll the dead on it. And it does nothing. And he's like, he's kind of glad because he doesn't feel really good about hurting a fellow cat, but he'll step back. Actually, I'll yell at it since it should be able to understand me. I'll say, "Are you peaceful?"
No response.
I don't think it's peaceful.
Grim.
Grim can't see the cat anymore, so she's gonna move up. Oop, she's gonna move back where she can see it. All right. And then she will say, "Someone needs a new scratching post," and do vicious mockery at him again. Ooh, never mind. Wow. Okay. Passes her turn and she'll stay there.
Navala.
We'll talk later, Grim. I'll instruct you how to properly mock a cat.
Okay.
Jeez.
Navala looks at the saber-toothed tiger and notices something. And she will, instead of dodging, she will disengage. You'll say, I think it's just afraid and malnourished. Maybe if we give it some food. End her turn there.
Latara is pressing the buttons over and over. Snack.
Okay, I'm gonna just like pop left so I don't have a -2 to shoot this thing. And then I'm gonna shoot it this time with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Woo! She hit. She hit.
Yay! And it has -10 movement feet until -10 feet of movement until my next turn. And then I'm gonna pop back into my little corner. That'll end my turn.
Anything?
We'll pass turn.
The tiger, it like sits down on its haunches, like it looks like Nabala said, it looks defeated and severely malnourished.
Wait,
Oh.
okay.
I can't tell from the way I'm looking in the door, so that's why I'm still shooting it, for the record.
Nabala did say something, but it's okay. So she's going to have the prone condition on her.
Okay, now I feel bad.
Okay, well, Laurel's going to, just for the sake of trying, throw a good berry to the saber-toothed tiger.
Oh yeah, because that should be like a meal,
Mhm.
right? Whole
That's
meal.
a whole day's meal.
Wow,
One little berry. And a healing.
that's true.
You see it. Well, can't do anything right now because it's not his turn. But it is staring. It is staring at that berry, and it has sad eyes.
Evan will
Yeah.
cast Speak with Animals on himself and shouts, "Why are you attacking us?"
Link that to us. Link the spell.
Speak with Animals?
Yeah. I wanted to read something specific in there.
Calico should be able to speak to cats too.
No, it's a self spell, lasts for 10 minutes. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with
I'll
beings.
just look it up. I just wanted you to link it. It's fine. I'll look it up. Limited by their intelligence. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. All right. You get it says that it was trapped in here, and it has not been fed for several weeks, and it is slowly dying.
If you eat that berry, it'll be a full day's meal.
And it looks questioningly at the berry. But that is all it will. It just says hungry. So hungry.
Evan will tell him that it's been locked in there for several weeks and it hasn't eaten anything.
So it hasn't eaten in. It's just locked in there. I'll ask it. Who would, do you know who did this to you?
Does not respond to you.
I wonder if it's not a cat. Alright, I'll sit and wait for it to eat the berry.
Maybe the sound dropped. Grim.
Grim is looking at it. It's making no effort to eat the berry, but it's sitting on it.
It's not its turn, and it is sitting there staring at the berry.
Well, then she's going to hold her action and see what it does and pass my turn. Hold her. She's gonna hold. Yeah. If it looks like it's gonna attack, she's gonna vicious mockery it.
Vala is going to billow her cloak as a bonus action.
Latara starts to howl. Snack. Attack.
Okay. I'm going to step all the way in. Is it facing me or away from me?
Facing you.
Okay. I'm gonna have my hands out in front of me and say, easy, easy. And I'll spend my entire action just trying to see if it will let me like calm it or pet it or interact with it. Not hostile.
Animal handling, please.
Her name is Snack. Have a snack.
But don't eat me. I'm not that kind of snack.
As you're trying to, I guess you might have it wrong, and it looks at you. It looks at you and growls, like
Okay.
as the berry is between your legs, like on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I already spent my action trying to calm it, so next turn maybe I'll try and pick up the berry and feed it, but we'll go from there.
The tiger eats the berry. And
where I'm from, can I tell if it's a boy or a girl from where I'm standing?
It is a female.
Oh, good girl. That's what I'll say when she eats it.
And looking at her now, since you're so close, you can tell it. If you ever seen those rescue videos with animals, like she's pretty much skin and bones.
Aww.
Yeah. And she eats the berry, and you see some relief pass over her face as she just like leans her head on the ground between her paws, like on her paws. Sorry.
And you hear in the background, for only $10 a day, you too can save an animal like this.
Well, maybe we can widen the doorway so that it can escape into the wilds. Evan, I believe you have a pickaxe on you.
I can shrink it, make it smaller. The tiger.
That works too.
Never mind. No, I can't. I didn't prepare that spell today.
Sifa could.
Sifa could.
It would be an opportunity for her to use her magic for good. To give her positive reinforcement.
That's a good one. Sita, could you shrink the tiger down?
I get to do something?
That's right, but you have to be careful.
Okay, I won't let you down.
I'm calling it
Make
now.
it small, not
going
big.
Calling it now, the tiger's going to explode.
No, I believe in Sita. She can do this.
Sita.
Sita. Yeah.
Anything from Laurel?
So, seeing the consensus of the team, I guess Laurel will not take action and cede my turn.
All right, question. Is anyone, Evan or Calico, are you going to attack this tiger?
No, I'm not going to attack it.
All right, I will take us out of combat because Sita will come up and she'll say, "It's okay, little one. It's okay." And she'll cast Shrink on it, and it does shrink down to size.
Now we can set it free outside. Good job, Sita.
And she pets the tiger and gives it a ration. And then leads the tiger outside. Excuse me, coming through. But Evan, when she leaves the tiger outside, Lotara staring at it, pressing the button, wanting to eat it.
Tara, no. Come on. Well, stay out here and guard the entrance.
She grumbles and walks away. As
Okay, Sita. Now try dropping your concentration on the spell. See if it grows again.
What do you mean by concentration?
You have to focus on keeping it small, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop focusing.
Oh.
Think about something else.
Oh, okay. And it gets back to normal size.
Excellent. Just like the lesson yesterday. Concentration is very important. Good job.
This is great job, Sita.
And it turns and does like in front of Sita, does like a big stretch and kind of like does like a big bow and licks Sita's face before tearing off into the woods.
Aww.
Big stretch.
So on top of her magical abilities, she's an animal whisperer.
And you successfully went through a combat without killing anything. Good job. New achievement.
Reward?
Nothing. The reward is...
Fuck you.
Yeah, the reward is fuck you.
So there's nothing else in this building? There's nothing in this other room?
Alright, so...
There's more rooms here.
Now that the tiger's gone, Evan, you and Snack, you are both in a storage room. It's a small chamber with shelves lining the walls and mostly empty tables. Anything of value has been taken, other than a few boxes of candles and a couple of warm blankets.
Every damn time.
Just because the text says anything of value has been taken doesn't mean that's true. And what's valuable to one man is not valuable to another. So I'm going to search this room.
Okay.
I'll go take the candles.
Okay. So Snack, you find...
See? See?
Good job.
Hang on a second. I get it. Where's the parcel at? You find a potion. And looking at the vial, it is smoke floats above the flickering orange liquid in this vial. None of you have ever seen it.
Oh, I'm gonna use my kobold identify feature, and I try to identify this potion.
Right? It is a potion of fire breath.
Oh fuck yeah!
Perfect for her.
I can be
Perfect
like
for
my
Snack.
hatched mother and breathe fire.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah!
That is so cool, especially for Snack. That's so fitting.
Yes, I pocket it instantly.
Yes, it is in your inventory.
Sweet.
Is there anything in this other room by Novella and me?
A closed door.
Oh. I think Novella just opened it.
No, I didn't.
Alright, so hang on.
I'll wait for the rest of the party. There's another room to the side here. Maybe we should investigate that first. Since it's open to us.
Alright,
I'll investigate this room here.
Alright, so here, benches line the walls with wooden pegs nailed above them to hang hooks and other traveling gear. There is a closed door to the west and double doors to the north.
It really sounded like you said bitches line the wall.
Bitches and penis parade.
Oh my god. Bitches? Why would I want to go there?
Right.
Grim is noticing how, it's very icy. Are there any pitons in that traveling gear or snow specific things that look like they would be
handy going through snow.
You do not see the traveling gear. There are pegs nailed above them to hang things like that.
I'll check out this room.
It says to
Open
hang
the door.
cloaks and traveling gear, but you're saying that there is no.
Look, we'll read it. To hang cloaks and other traveling gear.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
yeah. Like backpack.
Is there a back? Is there like
no,
a harness
there is nothing in here other than
Okay.
the
Just
wooden,
checking.
other than the wooden pegs nailed above them to hang cloaks and other traveling gear. That is especially what it says.
But
Yeah,
the
I mean,
pegs are empty.
That's all I'm asking. Yes,
Yeah.
but I am asking the description of the traveling gear. Is there anything of value that she could take?
Grim,
See, now Snack has
Grim.
created a monster.
Grim. Read what it says. It says to hang cloaks and traveling gear. Not that there are cloaks and traveling gear there. To hang them.
Oh, never mind.
You have to read it specifically.
I'll check
Bloody hell.
out this.
I would
I
still
I'll
could
open this door.
argue semantically that it implies there are both, and that's how I read it.
No, if there were, I would say that there were. Navala, coming in here, you see a few bedrolls are unrolled on the cold wooden floor of this room. This is.
I'll investigate for anything valuable.
Yeah. All right. So in the second bed, as you're investigating and looking around, out pops a character or a creature.
I keep discovering creatures.
That looks like this. And it was holding a small chest, and she throws it at you and takes off running, barreling Grim over as she runs away.
And I would probably notice she looks an awful like that orc-like thing that we killed that said, Boda, release me, correct?
Correct.
I'll gently put the chest down on the bed, and I'll try to open it.
All right, easily opening it up. Inside is a pouch. Inside the pouch is 10 gold.
Oh, very nice.
And you can add that to yourself.
Alright. Calico's gonna open this other door.
All right.
It's outside.
Opening that door leads outside.
Alright.
You see buildings. You see a building over there, building over there, building over there. So, some more buildings.
Alright, I'll call everybody up into the courtyard here.
One second. Alright, so Calico, you come out. Put you right here. The central chamber is open to the snow-blurred sky above. 9 snow-covered ash trees surround a stone altar in the middle of the chamber. There is also a large stump beside the altar, and like elsewhere in the temple, a thin layer of ice covers all. 8 corpses, men and women, hang from the trees. Another corpse encased in ice is still on the altar. The northeast wall appears damaged, and double doors lead out to the north, south, east, and west.
Alright. I guess I will approach the altar and inspect the corpse that's on the altar.
Okay. You see a middle-aged woman dressed in a white gown lies on the altar. Her silver blonde hair is fanned out below her. Partly in the ice of the altar is the priest's sacrificial knife, a frozen tattooed hand still attached to it.
I'm just gonna walk up there and look as well.
So wait. the corpse is frozen and there's a hand frozen with it?
So yeah, the corpse is on the altar.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sacrificial knife that's in the ice, and a hand is still attached to the knife.
But the knife's not in the corpse.
Correct.
The hand and
So
the
it
knife
looks
are partly frozen to the altar.
Yes.
So it looks like something like blasted them and like encased everything in ice as an action was happening. Like they got flash frozen.
Yeah.
And Navala will ask, does this have any ritual significance to you, Calico? Do you might know what they were doing here? You seem to be a religious man.
Well, I'll pray to the goddess and see if she can give me any guidance here. Would that be a religion check?
Yeah, roll a religion. So, all that you could really remember is that some gods, unsure whom, some gods require sacrifices.
Looks like they were in the middle of some kind of sacrifice, but they were interrupted somehow, or maybe they weren't pleased with the sacrifice. I'm gonna chip through some of the ice and see if I can ascertain anything more specific about that body.
Okay. Roll a medicine before you do so.
Hold off, and then Grim will see that he's about to do that, and she says, "Let me take a look at this."
Calico, looking at the body, you do not see any wounds. It does not look like the body has been sacrificed. Same with Grim.
She might be okay. I don't know. Can I chip away carefully at the ice and remove it?
Sleight of hand. Kind of chipping away, your knife or pickaxe or whatever you're using pierces too hard and gets her in the leg, like nicks her in the leg.
Does she bleed?
I don't think frozen bodies really bleed, so I would say no.
Okay.
I'm guessing we don't recognize any of these people. Are they all human, or?
They are Var, so yes.
Well, moving away from that for a minute, can I chip out the knife?
Sure.
I'll do that.
Sure.
A little more aggressively since it's just a knife. And then I'll inspect the knife. It look like an ironwood knife or something, or is it just a regular knife?
It's just a regular knife. Good old knife.
And what kind of hand is it? Is it like a human hand, or?
It appears to be human.
But it's tattooed.
Yes.
Do I recognize the tattoo?
No.
It's not like a rune or anything?
Just a tattoo.
Alright. Did she...
Does she what?
She doesn't look like she's carrying anything on the body, right? It's just a body with a light.
Correct. So like she's just wearing a white cloak or white, shawl, lying there peacefully. Looks like she's just sleeping.
No, I'll continue about my work to try to completely remove the ice.
Okay.
I'll go up to this door and wait by it.
Do another medicine or investigate or not investigate. Sleight of hand, Calico. Chip her in her other leg.
I'll continue on.
Do another one.
Calico, please, do you really have to mutilate the poor woman?
I'm trying. This isn't as easy as it looks, you know.
You get her in her right arm.
I'll keep going.
Do it again.
Please.
Hey, Grim, you're just going to sit here and watch him do all this?
Well, like, can I try?
As
he's kind of making purring noises. Scratches at the ice.
As Calico pierces her left leg, left arm, or left leg, right arm, and like chips away correctly on the left arm.
Alright.
And then Grim takes over and eventually gets all the ice and gets all the ice chipped away from the woman.
Alright, now I will
Okay,
examine her again.
and then she'll say, "Okay, why did we do this?" And then, so she helps. She takes over and chips the rest of the ice off.
I'm trying to figure out what happened here. It looks like they were in the middle of trying to sacrifice her, but something happened and stopped it.
And looking at her, she looks perfectly healthy, other than the chips that you did into her body.
Do I sense any kind of life in her at all?
You can roll a medicine.
Alright.
Grim takes a look too.
You both think that maybe if you try to heal her, she might wake up.
All right, I'll give her a healing word then.
Be careful. She's probably gonna be aggressive.
So she opens up her eyes as you cast healing word on her. Let's see, do I have a picture? I know I have a picture of her somewhere.
Good instincts, Calico. Grim would say to him.
And she opens her eyes and slowly sits up, and this is what she looks like. Where am I?
She's handsome.
What happened?
That's what every woman wants to hear.
We don't know. It looks like you were about to be sacrificed, but something intervened. We've just recently come to this place.
How long has it been?
I don't know. What do you remember last?
Well, I remember that Driptall was forced to leave early because of the ice. Some will remain behind to complete the sacrifices, but I don't really. I remember a loud, like almost giant-sized terror, and then a wall of cold and ice fell over me.
And what day was that?
I don't remember.
Well, you might have been here quite some time.
Well, you must complete the sacrifice then.
But you were the sacrifice.
I know.
You're saying you want to die?
Yes, I volunteered to be sacrificed to the gods.
Which gods? What is the purpose of the sacrifice?
All of them, to appease them. We're asking them for help.
Help to do what?
To break free of this ice and frozen world. Don't you understand that?
Well, I mean, I am a worshiper of the goddess. She has never asked me to sacrifice anybody to stop the winter.
Which goddess?
Alden.
So just because she doesn't ask you to sacrifice, she still wants sacrifices. Sacrifice me, please. Just get it over with. We should appease her.
I will pray to Alden and see if I get any inkling that she would like me to do this.
Religion check. You get the sense, yes.
All And I say,
Wait, yes, what? What was the
Ver-
question?
I say very, very well then. I will honor your commitment. Can I know your name so that I may properly lay you to rest after?
My name is Joel.
Okay.
And
then
she looks at the knife you have in your hand and lays back down on the altar and please do so.
All right. I will caution everybody to stand back. And
Are we seriously
I
going
will-
to sacrifice someone right
I will quickly grant her wish before anybody can say
Grim
anything
does-
else.
Grim does not step back, and she watches
All right.
And as
with her
No.
head bowed.
as
I will
you
say a prayer to the goddess Alden, and
Laurel
I'll do what
stepped
she
up
asked.
and said, "Hold on."
I'm doing it as you say that, so probably no time.
and as you raise the knife, you're saying your prayer. She looks up at you with a big smile on her face as you plunge the dagger into her chest, killing her.
All right. And I will turn to Laurel and say, it had to be done, Laurel. She asked me to do this, and the goddess seemed to need the sacrifice.
But could we not at least have asked her where she was from, at least?
She's from here. She told me. She stayed behind to complete the ritual, but something stopped them. Something terrible.
And Calico, after you do so, you feel something brush against your foot.
I'll look down.
You see a little pouch with Alden's symbol on it.
I'll pick it up and look inside it.
Inside is a potion. It is a cloudy green fluid which smells of the sea. It has what appears to be a jellyfish bubble floating on it.
I'll call Snack over and say, "Look at this. You ever seen anything like this before?"
I don't think so. You said it's a jelly?
It's a potion with a jellyfish on it,
Huh.
or in it.
No, I've
Grim will look at that. She recognizes the jellyfish. She's a creature of the sea.
She does that.
I don't think I've ever seen a potion like this.
Can't you identify these things?
I could. This time it would take me. Hang on, I'm checking if I prepared that the regular identify spell today. I cannot. Nope. I can do it tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'll put it in my backpack for now.
Can't Navala identify things?
Well. Back to old reliable.
Listen, I didn't prepare it for today. I get my one use.
I'll show it to Novella. Novella, Snack has no idea what this is.
Well, thanks.
Oh, I
Lisa
guess
could, hey,
I could have a little look.
Well, Grim says also when she opens goes, "Hey, Sita,
Yes.
can you tell what this is?"
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's like, "Let's keep on." She gives Navala looks and gives her like a nod, like, "Let's continue making her use magic for good," kind of look. And just, can you tell me? Can you tell Calico what it is?
I could.
Well, would you?
What do I get? 1 gold. 1
You
gold,
get-
please.
No. If you've noticed, we all help each other in this party.
But
And,
Navella said if I'm going to help a man out, I should get paid.
I did say
kind
that.
of laughs and looks at Navala.
Well, you know, I have to teach her how to fend for herself. Might as well.
Can you teach her to distinguish between party help?
It's just 1 gold. Let him pay it.
I will give her a gold.
She takes the gold and says, "That's just a potion of water breathing."
Ah, well, that could come in handy.
And that is in party sheet.
Alright. I will take that.
That's pretty cool, Calico. I like that.
Nice job, Steve.
Thank you, Grim.
All right.
Well, let's
So
Navala.
does it look like the sacrifice did anything to the weather? Is it getting warmer? Or
Oh shit! It's 11:40. No, it does not.
Okay. You want which? What do you want to do with these doors? Should we look at them one at a time, or what should we do?
Let's do them one at a time.
Okay. You want to open the one in front of you?
Sure. I'll try to open this door.
All right. The door opens. You see 3 long wooden tables run east to west in this large room. The tables are covered with tablecloths that touch the floor. Plates and dining utensils, chairs, and stools have been crushed and scattered, and the doors to the kitchen beyond hang on broken hinges. Frigid air blows into the room from 2 large hearths, and stacks of firewood have been tossed aside as if someone has recently searched them.
I'll carefully enter the room.
Grim will follow her carefully.
I guess I'll do an investigation to see if they missed anything when they were ransacking the room.
Okay. Alright, so you see a cheese wheel that is half eaten, a cask half full of mead, 3 pouches full of cooking spices, and a small cookbook. Good job.
I'll give all of that to Gobbo to carry in his backpack.
Okay, I will put it in the party sheet and then do what you do with it. Oh, wait, no, I don't, because there's no real things for it. So, yeah, okay. Gobbo
I'll
takes
just
it.
add it to my sheet and add it to Gobbo.
Yeah.
Cookbook, spices, and meat.
Grim says, Navala, do you cook?
No, but I intend for Gobbo to.
And you hear some commotion coming from that door, and some growling, and somebody said, "No, don't! I get the leg first." And I think that's a good place to call it because it's 11:40, and I didn't realize
Oh, wow.
it was already. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh.
Are we the baddies? Says Zev 610. Hi, Zev.
Hi, Zev. Oh my god.
I'm just noticing what Mad Kilts wrote. You need a 1d8 healing spell of cure inept wounds.
Yes. Can't you people see she's Captain America? All right. But yeah, we're done. We'll be back next week for some more fun. As we are in someplace, maybe it's someplace. I will say this: it is someplace that was marked on the map. They said it was the Well of Wisdom. I don't know about y'all, but this looks like a temple to me, and I haven't seen no well.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Sus.
But Grim knows that the Volve are at the Well of Wisdom, so it could be. It doesn't have to be a physical well. It could be a metaphorical well. Like if the Volve live here, they would be wells of wisdom.
Well, they did say the drift hole left already, so maybe the Volve left as well.
They did say that a couple of the Volve left behind or stayed behind to do the sacrifice, and we're hoping maybe there's more than the one whose hand was left on the altar.
Yeah.
Very fancy. Well, ooh, that's a good theory, Grim.
Or maybe we're just doing what we always do and blindly stumbling through this world.
It's like let's see if I'm gonna give them this tiger. Let's see if they actually kill it or will listen.
Well, I mean, it didn't say anything, and Grim couldn't really see it as it was in there with.
Right.
I mean, she just gave it. The first thing she did was give a disadvantage on fighting in case, So.
But all right, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Our stream. Thanks for hanging out. We're done for the week, and we'll be back next time, next Sunday, same time, same fun. And until then, thank you for hanging out, and goodbye.